What's up, family? What's up, family? It's Isaiah Curry. You been looking raggedy lately? Cause you having trouble finding the right products for your beautiful melanated bodies? Skin so ashy you look albino? Head so dry and nappy you can start a fire with it?
When's the last time somebody comes in here?
Well, look no further, family, because we got you covered over here at Night and Day Shopping Network. We teamed up with other black entrepreneurs to bring you the best self-care products for us melanated brothers and sisters. And don't feel left out, white people. You can use them too. All the products are all natural and chemical free. We got some raw shea and cocoa butters, body washes, coconut hair conditioners, yucca root shampoo, gift boxes, and gel and oil for your hair locks. All from black-owned companies. It's way better than that crap from Walmart and the dollar store. Shit. So click the link in the description box below and go get you some at nightanddayNetmarket.com.
Curry gang, curry gang, curry gang, curry gang, curry gang, curry. Curry gang, curry gang, curry gang, curry gang, curry gang, curry gang, curry gang. I'ma go cook some curry, nothing but the Russian hurry. Curry sucks at nobody, party says don't you worry. Curry gang, curry gang, curry gang, curry gang, curry gang, curry gang, curry gang.
What up?
Shit.
All right. Gonna wait for y'all.
What's going on up in here?
Gonna wait for some of y'all to come up in here. Everybody, Bishop Bling Bling about to go live exposing Larry Reid. So we waiting for this nigga to go live.
Every time he come around your church is bling bling.
And we're gonna pull it up on here. So he's supposed to be exposing Larry Reid about some sex offense stuff that happened at one of his places. Places that he owned. I mean, like he already dropped. Let me go through some of this paperwork. He already dropped some of the paperwork on the page. So let me go through some of this paperwork. See what this shit is. Let's start off with. It's supposed to be like the deed to the place, like records. This is actually police records of the sex offense thing that happened at the place. You know what I'm saying? And I could barely see that shit. It's like,
Larry Reid looked like it says this police report states that there was a sex offense, forcible fondling inside of the house. So I guess that's what happened inside of the Larry Reid's house, allegedly, according to these documents.
According to the documents
that Pastor Bling Bling produced. I don't know where he got this shit from, but you know what I mean?
They got him from, it says, from the Ried, North Carolina courthouse.
Niggas is out here doing way too much.
They niggas doing the most.
They out here doing the most, man.
These niggas doing the most. They doing the most out here. All right, he say he got some disturbing audios he gonna play. So you know we covering this shit. Now I don't want to hear none of you niggas talking about something. Y'all, we posting Larry White. Nah, nigga, we cover shit. We ain't allowed to cover shit.
First of all, we could post whatever the hell we want to post on this channel. That's number one.
Regardless. I know these niggas is spatting like some old lovers and shit.
Yeah, you got a problem with that? Go start your own channel and watch your own channel. The hell?
All right, here goes some signatures. I guess Larry's signature and shit. On the deed to the place where it happened at. All right, let me see if this nigga live yet. Because he say going live at 7 o'clock.
You're late, Pastor. You're late.
Nah, he on. All right. All right. All right, I'm going to share this.
Yeah. On that Summer Jam screen. For losers.
Now I got to mute this because he's playing music.
You can still hear it.
Nah, it's on mute.
Now you can hear it in your background, which means
they can't hear it though.
YouTube algorithm gonna pick that shit up.
Nah, it's muted.
All right, we'll see. You know when he on some persons of interest. They on some persons of interest type bullshit out here. Niggas be walking through a mall and it be low music playing in the back. And next thing you know, copyright claims and shit.
Turn my earphones down. Somebody
That's
said
Pastor Bling
Pastor ain't
Bling.
lying though.
Damn.
I mean, shit, we gonna see the evidence he presents. Y'all don't hear that music, right? Because I had to mute it because he playing some copyright shit. I ain't trying to get.
That's it. Our community is easily scammed.
Yeah.
Looking at this nigga right here and just thinking about all the other hundreds of thousands of hymns in the hood.
All the thousands of
all the other
hymns.
thousands. Yep, all the other thousands of hymns in the hood.
All right, cool, good. Cause we can still hear the music, but I'm glad y'all can't, cause we ain't this nigga playing copyright shit. We ain't trying to get no strikes or blocks.
That's the YouTube game for all of y'all who are not into YouTube content creation.
Mm-hmm.
That's what YouTube do. You got any type of music playing in the back of anything,
Soon as this nigga
video.
stop playing the music, I unmute it.
Yeah, we always looking for somebody, a leader. We need somebody to lead us. We need some man. That's where the mistakes just keep coming in at. Everybody want that king. Everybody want that, you know what I mean? That leader or that person that's going to lead them. Lead you to where?
Oh, people that lead. Yeah, people be looking for a leader. I think he took it off.
Good evening.
All right.
My name is Chief Apostle, the Right Reverend Dr. Lamar Miller Whitehead.
Loser.
He left out the bling bling,
and
brother.
I greet you with the love of Jesus Christ. I just need everybody to just type in, "It's my turn." I need y'all to just type. Excuse me, I'm just a little parched.
Scam artist. Somebody said scam artist.
Someone's singing. Please just put, "It's my turn." I need everybody to please just put, "It's my turn." We all get a turn.
These niggas just going back and forth on some dumb shit.
These niggas is petty.
So please share this message, y'all. Share this message. I have a few housekeeping things that I have to take care of, because after I came on and spoke about what I was going to do at 7:00, Mr. Reid went into panic and defense mode. He went into straight panic and defense mode. And they started to try to do damage control. You can't control the truth at all.
Defamation.
So I need to take care of some things, some housekeeping things, okay, before we get going. Mr. Reid stated that the house in the police report was not even built yet. How in the world can the police have the numbers of a house that's not built yet? Tasha, what's up? Tasha's here. Tasha, what's going on? We're going to pull Tasha on after this audio that I'm about to play. And
you referring to Tasha
that's
K.
just impossible. So did the police officers go there and they just wrote a number down on air? No, it's a dwelling. It's a dwelling. Okay? He also states, Larry Reid in Damage Control states that he says, I want y'all to all go on to the court case and you're going to see that I won the court case. That's a lie. Lies, garbage, and trash. What happened was they settled. That's what happened. They settled because it was going up the ladder, I guess, and it started to cost both of them some money. And they said, you know what? We're going to agree. Listen to this to the agreement, and I have the paperwork. I'm from a little town called Brooklyn, Bucktown, where if you don't got the paperwork, I'm not going to believe you. So my team pulled the entire proceedings, and there was no fault found because they both agreed to make an agreement saying, I'm going to take these posts down. And Larry Reid said, I'm not going to talk about you. And that was the agreement. So he just went on, and y'all need to tell all his people on live, come on over here. Or tell all his soldiers, come on here. That could be your pastor. That could be your leader. But come on over here. Come on over here. And let's hear a little bit, because Larry looked real nervous. Woo, let me tell you something. What I'm about to play, y'all, you're going to understand how pale he looked. Why? I thought he was dark skinned. Maybe it could have been he ain't have no makeup on because it was like spur of the moment. I don't know. He had his eyeliner on, but that's a whole nother thing. So I want to straighten that out. Okay. He lied about that. He did not win that case. They settled. Okay. They settled. Okay. The next thing that he said, I'm trying to think off the top of my head, was okay, it'll come back to me. But let's get to the Archbishop Bernard Jordan, because he came on to talk about me. Archbishop Jordan, I had a lot of respect for you, but when you start to talk down on me and talk about my family, I really don't give two damns about you. We're going to keep it all the way official. And you could sit there and talk about how you're going to pray tonight to dismantle mantles. Listen, God loves me too. Right? So stop thinking that God only loves you. See what you are doing over there, right? And this is the reason why me and you, and then you lied. Going to talk about you asked to ordain me, who consecrated me as a bishop, and I got loud with you. You're a liar. You're a liar. Okay? And I don't like liars. All right. And you wanted to come on here and indirectly manipulate the people, and you wanted to try to discredit me. Okay. And also, let's just get back to really quickly. Let me just shift back to the police report, and let me shift back to Larry Reid stating that house. Let me go to the paperwork. That house 3216, and the street name is Olustee Drive. Larry Reid said it wasn't built, right? Larry Reid said it wasn't built. The house was built in 2006 as per tax records. Archbishop Bernard Jordan, you don't run me, okay? You want to be around a whole bunch of feminine men, and I have the text where you said that you wish you never met me because I told you that you had too many feminine men around you. I said you could do what you want to do, but I can't be around it. And you got upset. And the only reason why you're protecting Larry Reid is because he's giving you a bag. He's giving you some money, okay? And then you wanted to sit there and talk about my wife, and you wanted to pump up a fist for my wife
Pump
and,
up the
and
volume.
my wife's family to try to discredit me as far as saying, well, I respect them, but I don't respect you. Well, listen, Mr. Archbishop A.R. Bernard, I really don't care nothing about you. Okay, nothing about you. And then you said I had a problem with you getting manicures and pedicures. I never said I had a problem. You do what you want to do. What I said was, I'm not going to be sitting next to you getting no manicure because you, oh, Bishop, come on over here. And at the end of the day, you want to talk about that I was in your house. You invited me. And guess what? You came to my house too. Yeah, my mansion. And not only that, let's talk about it, Mr. A.R. Bernard, because at the end of the day, you ain't start dressing like that until you saw me. You ain't getting no chain like this. Well, yours is a little smaller until you seen me. Let's talk about it. All y'all got to do is go back.
Bragging about material.
And then you came over my house because
Scammer.
Louis Vuitton came to my house and did a special sale in my house. The whole Louis Vuitton came there with a trailer. And then you went back to the store and asked them, can they come to your house? And they told you, no, Mr. Archbishop A.R. Bernard. So let's keep it all the way real. And we're not going to talk about how your driver, I want to talk about this, how your driver, yeah, the one that drives you around is running to the mall soliciting boys, okay? Soliciting boys because the people in the malls told me that your driver is a homosexual. So we could get real crazy if you want to get crazy, Mr. Archbishop A.R. Bernard. And nobody's scared of you at all. Listen, y'all church Negroes, y'all do y'all. I'm going to do me. I love God because I love God. None of y'all, none of you, I'm scared of. Not one of you. I don't need you, and you can't buy me, okay? And Archbishop, okay, let me tell you this, right? You tell everybody to sign up for your ministry, and then you have 1,000 prophets calling, talking about here's a prophecy from the Lord. It ain't all that prophecy in the world. God is not talking like that. And then everything is donation. Seed, donation.
Hit the cash app, brother.
Donation.
Hit the PayPal.
Come on. Okay, let's talk about it. So him and his wife came on to sit there and pretty much defend, listen to this, defend Larry Reid. And then Archbishop Jordan called me a skunk. Oh, he's the one that's going to stink things up. And don't worry about it. He's just trying to bring problems to you, Larry Reid. How am I trying to bring problems to you? You the one that made jokes about my church being robbed, and you made a joke about a guy putting a gun in my 8-month-old baby. You was the ones that started with me. And Archbishop A.R. Bernard, where were you to tell your mentee to stop talking about people in the church? No, y'all mad that I ain't playing with you. You mad that y'all got a person that's 10 toes down, and I ain't scared of you. Okay? So Archbishop A.R. Bernard, with all due respect, you could go to hell. Straight like that. Okay? And you can go to whatever mantle you want to go to in heaven, because I can go to the same mantle. God said that he is no respecter of person. Period and point blank. Because you got a lot of
bishop telling somebody they can go to hell.
Bernard.
Woo.
And the church world, no, 10 toes down.
Bishop said you can go to hell.
You like Bishop from
Are
Juice.
Are y'all crazy? Y'all don't scare me, man. So you can get on with your mother, your wife. You can bring your whole family on. You can do what you want to do. 10 toes down. Bishop Whitehead. So don't come on try to discredit me, because at the end of the day, I'm going to defend my family. So now all of a sudden, I got some audio that's going to tell it all. Allegedly, things happen. I didn't say I believe it. I ain't say this stuff is true. I just said that there's a police report and I got some audio. That's all I said. And I said, we're asking questions now. Is this true or is it not? Period. If he could do it to everybody else, why all of a sudden now I'm bad? No. I ain't no punk nor sucker. 10 toes down. And Archbishop Jordan, you should be ashamed of yourself how you want to come
TV
step
show,
up for a man that tear down churches, but yet you don't step
Temple
up for
of
nobody else.
Scammers.
Are y'all crazy?
Bad pastors of New
Are
York.
you crazy?
Bad
You can't be
pastors in New York.
serious.
Temple
You
of,
cannot be
basically
serious.
Scammers and
So
thieves.
are y'all ready for the audio? If you ready for the audio, throw some flames up. I need y'all to throw some fire. Throw some fire. And then Lil Richie, Lil Job gonna talk about. I asked him to get into the ring. Man, nobody thinking about you. I told Larry Reid, let's get into the boxing ring. You got so much to say about me and my family. Let's get into the boxing ring. Nobody's talking about you, Lil Larry. Lil Job. No, Lil Larry. Yes, your name, Lil Larry. Ain't nobody talking about you. Okay. 10 toes down. Okay, so if y'all ready put some flames up. I need some flames. I need some flames. All right. Is there anything else that I need to know that I need to say before I go into this audio? Oh, it's some audio. Then they want to talk about, this is no. We don't want to hear it. We want to hear it.
Bishop said if you don't like him, you can go to hell.
Make sure.
That's what the pastor said.
Bam, 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 bam. Okay, and I'm gonna post the tax records. I need some audio, y'all. Some flames, y'all. I need some flames. I need some flames. Right? Why niggas put flames in heads? All right, y'all. Listen.
His live.
I got my lemonade.
Niggas putting flames in head and shit.
Could you imagine if you was in church and your pastor told you to go to hell?
Make sure my Wi-Fi right.
I'll be cracking out. I'll laugh.
Okay.
I'll be thinking that shit funny as hell.
So I posted, just to recap, that there is an open investigation in Raleigh, North Carolina, because of a sex offense, forcible fondling in a home that's deeded to Larry Reid. And I have some audio of what was alleged happened. And all I want to do is play the audio because we need some answers. He's talking about everybody and he's blowing up everybody's scandal, what they call a scandal, and this, that, and third. So now let's turn the table around and we need some answers. So I want y'all to jot the names down because guess what? These people are going to come. They're going to come and they're going to say their truth. I don't know what the truth is, but their truth. Are y'all ready for the audio?
Amen.
Are you ready for the audio?
Ain't that the truth?
Lemonade up.
Amen.
It's your turn, Larry. It's your turn for people to ask you to explain what others' truth is. And action.
Petty.
Oh, hold on 1 second. Hold on. My Wi-Fi acted up. Let me start this thing over. My Wi-Fi was just tricky a little bit. Oh Lord. I just want to see if y'all was ready. Hold on, let me get back to this.
This nigga's a bullshitter.
Hold on, we'll get back to this. Okay, here we go. Okay. All right. Action.
So you was okay and in a safe space. That's all.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm actually going to talk to you while I'm still in my car because I'm not.
So the person with the softer voice is the victim. All right, y'all. The person with the louder voice is just, somebody there. All right. Here we go, y'all. So listen to the softer voice because this is the alleged victim of whatever was supposed to happen. And we need an explanation. Here we go.
In North Carolina yet.
That's fine.
So I want to be mindful of who I'm talking around. So
exactly. So I got your message and that you sent me with the pictures and who was in the house with you and everything. So of course I talked to your friend. He came on my show and told his story. And I want you to know I'm not going to ever reveal your identity. I never will. If somebody says I've done that, that's a lie, because I will never publicly speak your name ever. And I want you to know that. And if you ever need me for any help, you have my number, and I will make sure that I do whatever I can to help you. And if I can't help you, I'll try to find somebody who can.
I appreciate it.
And I want y'all to understand, this is the alleged victim, y'all. The alleged victim. I don't know what's going on, okay? But we just want some answers, okay? Because this is alleged. And I'm not even going to say what's alleged. You're going to hear from them, okay? That's why I said so. Alleged victim.
Ty and Trey have both reassured me that I can trust you.
Okay.
So I'm confident in that. The only thing I'm not ready to do right now is for my face to be revealed.
Never. I would never do that regardless. That's why I talked Trey out of doing. I said, I don't want your face to be shown because I don't want you to be further injured telling your story.
Yeah, my whole thing, like I shared with them, the people that were a part of our church, the people that are close to us, they're going to know that it's us just by our voice. Mm-hmm. And for the people who don't believe us, I'm not worried about them.
I'm not worried about them either. I want you to just have your story told. Do you want to come on and tell your story and I'll black your face out like I did the two of them? Or how do you want to do it?
Let's move a little faster, y'all. Let's move here.
They're really detailed and hard.
Nobody's around. I'm in my car.
All right,
Nobody's
so
around. I'm actually parked at a park. Nobody's around.
Good. So the story I got was that 5 years before you these things started happening, what Larry did to you, you had not been with anybody intimately, and that Larry violated you, and then a year or so afterwards, you got tested and you were HIV positive, and then you went.
Correct.
And then you went to, you confided in Javer. Javer went back and confronted Larry. Larry started denying it. And Larry went out and got some bogus test results and was passing it around saying, see, I ain't got nothing. This boy is accusing me of something. I didn't do it.
Shit.
And Javer supposedly said, well, why are you passing this bogus test result around knowing that you were the only person he was with? And that's the story I got.
That is correct. At that time, Javer said he was not going to say anything. Mm-hmm. What he did mention was he said, I'm going to tell Apostle Reid that he needs to talk to you. Mm-hmm. That was all that he was supposed to say. Larry did call me, but the energy wasn't right. I'm real big on energy and discernment. That was off. Mm-hmm. So I did not have that initial conversation with him. Now, of course,
it's new to me.
Just me going
I don't know nothing about this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because after Larry, I still was not having sex with anybody, but I had relocated and I had a new primary care. My primary care just wanted to do a yearly exam, do annual blood work to see, if I had hypertension, blood, diabetes.
Well, let's just stop right here, okay? I see some people saying that this case was thrown out. I would like to let you guys know that this case is allegedly still under investigation. So everybody that's saying it was thrown out, if it's still alleged to be still going forward, it cannot be thrown out, okay? And so I don't know what you're talking about. Also, allegedly, there was also spoken that Larry Reid produced an HIV test from 2014, and this was way after 2014. So allegedly, this is what was going on, transpired, but you guys are going to hear everything right now.
Yeah, it's new to us.
Because that runs in the family.
Right.
All of that came clear except for the HIV. Mm-hmm. So I had no idea that was what was going on until that doctor's appointment. Mm-hmm. What I can say, and I would not say this.
We ain't know what this nigga was going to play. This is
live.
Javer told me a few weeks ago that Quentin also has HIV.
Whew. Oh God.
And that he had also slept with Larry. Now, I don't know if he got it from Larry or what's the case, but I find it to be very ironic that two people that you slept with all of a sudden comes up with HIV.
And who is Quentin?
Okay. And I also want to let you guys know that this police report was sent over today. This police report was sent over from the police department today. I want to just let you guys know, because I know a lot of people are saying what they want to say. Police department sent this today as latest information on the incident. There was no closure of this case. All right, so everybody that think that it's closed, so it can't be closed and thrown out. I mean, it can't be open and thrown out. Okay, just letting you know. Here we go.
Minister, was he in the house living with y'all as well?
He was not living with us. He is best friends with Jaber. He was visiting the church.
Oh, okay.
Now, at that time, Quentin had just started visiting before I got put out. So how long he stayed after I got put out, I do not know.
Mm-hmm.
And there's another guy, I believe his name is Philip Bryant.
Yes, I tried to reach out to him.
Comedian.
Right. And
he was also a part of the church. I feel like something happened between him and Larry, but I am not sure because he ended up at the church also after I was excommunicated.
Right. Now I'm going to tell you about him. I'm going to fill you in on him. He moved back to Illinois to live with his mother because he didn't have a job or nothing. Now, all of a sudden, because I've been able to get in touch with a lady that he considers his spiritual mom, he has all of a sudden, with no job or no income coming in, he's got a new car and an apartment. That's what I was talking about last night on the show. And Larry has been driving around in the middle of the night trying to reach anybody he thinks I'm going to talk to. Like he came and got in contact with you, telling you that a preacher that he exposed has hired me to try to go after him and attack him and discredit him. He's been going around to people. He's offered people money. He offered a guy, I don't know if you're familiar with this guy's name, is Bostic.
I do remember Bosket. I do remember having a conversation with Trey.
Mm-hmm.
And I was asking Trey, had he heard from him? Now, at the time, we was just having general conversation.
Mm-hmm.
But during that initial conversation with me and Trey, that's when he told me that Bosket had reached out to him.
Mm-hmm.
But I never got any follow-up on what the conversation was about.
Mm-hmm.
But I had brought him up because I felt like something had happened to him as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I also knew from private conversations between Reid and Shamanko that Bosket had HIV, but I was not sure if he had got it from Reid.
Right. Now, in the past couple of weeks while I was traveling down.
Hold on. So, Tasha, I know Tasha, you here. Tasha, do you want to come up, Tasha? And I just mute you because once we finish this, it's going to be a little more minutes. Do you want to come up really quick now? Because it's about to get a little sticky. So Tasha, if you want to come up with me right now, I'll put you on and you just mute yourself. So therefore, you know, you can be a part of this as well. Tasha, where you at? Just request me and I'll bring you up now. So
they're saying the boy got the house in Virginia
already in.
Dang,
and you know,
they gave it to giving it out to people. God, dang.
Come on, I know you got questions, Tasha. So I'm gonna bring up early because it's about to get really, really
hot in that VIP.
Make sure y'all hit up that 9daycbdhub.com, man. Get your CBD smoke.
I need another bottle. Just wait.
He brought Tasha K up on there.
Hold on, y'all. Let me
from Africa.
Put y'all here, right here, so y'all could see
reporting
Tasha.
Live from Africa.
Oh my goodness, Tasha is. Oh my goodness. Hold on, let me. All right, y'all. Because it's about to get
toasted off that cheap wine.
It didn't even scratch the surface yet. And I need y'all to just look.
Oh, she's sitting on
it. Make sure Cardi B don't see that bottle.
This is about to get really, really explicit. So what we're doing right here, y'all. I posted.
I know this bitch ain't drank my money up.
Just came in today. Okay. The police report states that at the address where Larry Reid owned a house, there was a sex offense and there was forcible fondling. And it was alleged that this is all alleged in the police report, and it was sent over today. Okay. Today. So therefore, there is no closure because it was sent over. This is the update as of today. So we are now playing some audio.
Tasha don't need to be nowhere near this shit.
From my team.
She already got one lawsuit brewing.
It's going to give us the alleged things that supposedly.
She don't need to be
occurred.
nowhere near anything like this.
I don't know. I don't believe anything, but I just need explanation. I need somebody
fucking up,
to
Tasha.
explain this. I need Larry Reid to explain this, just like how he put everybody else on the hot seat. Well, buddy, you're on the hot seat, so let's go. Listen, I'm telling you, Tosh is about to get really, really, really. I'm just letting you know.
Hey, listen, I'm just a spectator like everybody else. So once it's done, I'm gonna give my thoughts on it. And then tomorrow we're gonna do our thing, Bishop, me and you.
Yeah.
But I'm in awe too. I'm in awe. I can't believe
Was that a
what
pause?
I'm hearing.
I said, yo, you talk about everybody, and then this. So I have my team get in contact with the police station, and they sent the update, and I posted. So nothing could be closed.
I saw what you posted. I was like, I looked at it and I was just like, oh, so something is going on. Yeah, like I was confused by that too. Like, how is it that the house wasn't built, but there's an address?
Right. And when they said that the house wasn't built, right? Because he's lying about that. My team pulled up the tax records, and that house was built ever since 2006. Damn, I gotta get a swig too. Woo!
This ain't no lemonade.
This is lemonade. I'm a whole preacher. All right, so let me get back to it.
This nigga,
it's about to get a little wacky.
Nigga said a whole preacher.
Okay.
Because I'm from North Carolina. I'm born in Fayetteville, but my parents live in Alabama, where they're from. So I was driving through, and I stopped in Atlanta, and I did a video, and I posted it on social media. And Larry got scared because since this story broke, Larry hasn't spent 3-4 nights in his own house in Atlanta. So him and Lockley got in the car, and they drove up to the Virginia area, DC area, where Bostic lives, and gave Bostic $500.
Did he take the money, or is he still talking?
He took the money, but he told Trey about Larry and Lockley coming, and yeah, so it's been some information shared. That's all I can say about that. But
okay, so with my situation, I initially told him that I would not talk, but here's why. Like I said, at the time that he apologized, I did not know about Trey, and I definitely did not know about my best friend. And I was a little upset with Ty because the night that happened, I was in the house, but he never said anything to me. I understand now because I was extremely overprotective of the young people. And I probably would have tried to kill Reid in his sleep. So I understand why he did not tell me now. But yeah, I told Reid that I was not going to say anything because I really felt like I was the only one. Now to hear their stories and to know that there are other
this shit petty and messy. This pessy.
I feel like now I will say something.
This shit is pessy.
But I will not. I do not
petty and messy.
want to discuss my health with the general public.
I got you. That's totally off limits. We'll keep that off the show. I just want you to talk about what.
And just to let y'all know that the young person that's allegedly saying all this stuff happened, they give clearance for this to be done. So we're not hurting anybody.
Wait. You have you're in contact with the person?
The team is in contact with the person. So, but don't worry about it, Tasha, because I'm just going to kindly give all that to you and you do your thing. Yeah.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, Lord. Jesus have mercy.
Yeah. Let's get back to it.
Tasha, don't take
I want
the
you
bait.
to tell your story. You do not have to mention
going on,
and I will not press you about that. I will not even ask you about that. I will not allow anybody else to ask you about that. You have my word on it.
Okay, so initially, because there were several families. Now, unlike Levon, Trey, and Tyshawn, my family did not belong to that church. Back in 2009, I had relocated to Waco, Texas.
Right.
And in Texas, I was a part of a church called Shekinah Empowerment Center. that pastor
Tasha should be nowhere near this shit.
of Apostle Larry Reid. Okay,
Mm.
so we came to North Carolina.
She don't need to be seeing this.
It was the summer of 2009.
Mm.
And basically, we were there for the summit, which is like Holy Convocation, okay? And that's when all the churches that was under spiritual breakthrough would come, and we would just have one big service for like 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
In that service, Reid basically prophesied that the Texas church was to relocate to North Carolina for spiritual training, and after that training was done, we would be sent back out as a church.
Mm.
So, a few months after that, I believe that turns over into 2010.
Right.
Me, along with
Exactly, Gina. Boys in the Hood.
along with our pastor,
Ricky dead on the couch.
his name is Corey
Tasha
Neal.
K. You don't need to be seeing
Oh wow,
this.
that name. Yeah, I know that name.
Yeah.
His name was Pastor Corey Neal. We all relocated to North Carolina.
Okay.
Pastor Neal had already made some arrangements. He told us we had a nice house or whatever, because all of us would be in one house. Now, that house, I believe the address was 2900 Benjamin Hill Circle.
Mm.
Or it's Benjamin something Circle. Anyway, that house that we moved into was a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house that belonged to Vincent Hill.
Right.
Okay? We were there for a few months. All of a sudden, our pastor, Corey Neal, disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw all that to say that this
Girls in the hood,
default,
exactly.
I ended up as a member of Breakthrough Temple because our pastor disappeared.
Sign off for
and
this shit, man.
basically neglected the members of the Texas church.
Wow.
So because we moved there because quote unquote God said, even though our pastor disappeared, we remained at the church.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so a few months after that,
Tasha
I
K
had
gonna
went
fuck
to
around, be
Reid
one of them
in
feed a
confidence
starving
to
African
discuss
today.
those things
She
that
don't get
happened
away
in my
with this
childhood
shit.
that I had never shared with none of
Feed
my
a starving
pastors with the
African
exception of
today,
one.
man.
Mm-hmm.
25 cents
Now,
a day, you
that
can feed
pastor
Tasha
was
K.
a bishop who is now deceased.
She
I will
don't get
not
off
bring up
this
his
shit.
name.
Got you.
But I didn't go far with that because eventually that pastor started to come on to me as well. So
Oh, wow.
I ended the conversation. I didn't go into more details.
Mm-hmm.
I left that church. I remained silent for years.
Mm-hmm.
So being that Reid was a quote-unquote a licensed counselor,
You don't need
Mm-hmm.
another lawsuit.
We know that's
Tasha.
fake now.
who better to talk to than my pastor?
Right.
So I went with him. I basically disclosed to him that now I will tell you in private, it was my biological father, but
Right.
for public sake, because I have siblings that do not know about it,
Right.
I would say that one of my legal guardians basically began to molest me.
Mm-hmm.
With my father, though, it was not penetration. It was, I'll just be honest, it was oral.
Mm-hmm.
So I shared that with him. I
Hit that
also
like
shared
button.
with him that when I relocated to Richmond, Virginia, one of my middle school classmates' father had raped me.
Wow. Jesus.
I also shared with him that a childhood friend of the family that was supposed to have been babysitting us at the time molested me as well.
Mm.
So he knew all of this. He also knew because of, as a result of that, because all of these were men, I began to question my sexuality. Not just because that happened to me, but because some of the things that my rapist and my molester said to me.
Right.
Things like, this wouldn't be happening to you if you didn't look like your mom. This wouldn't be happening to you if you wasn't shaped like your mom.
Oh, wow.
At this time, I'm between the ages of 5 and 13. At the age of 5, you can't tell me that this is happening to me because I'm shaped like my mom. I didn't have no decision on what I would look like or how I would be shaped.
Mm-hmm.
So that had an everlasting effect on my mind and my emotions as well as my self-esteem. Okay, so I shared all that with him for a few years, a year, maybe 2. He was counseling me. He even had me to confront my mother because when one of the molesters was molesting me, she actually walked in on it. She did pull the guy off of me. She had a conversation with his family, but she never took me to the hospital. She never filed a police report.
Oh, God.
And that bothered me. So basically, her stance was, what happens in this house stays in this house. Up until I was grown, her side of family knew nothing about it until I started to talk about it. So he helped me through all of that. But the moment that he thought I was over it, it turned into something else.
Toxic.
So
that's funny.
Similar to Trey's situation, he started to buy me underwear.
Right.
Now, these underwear, they were Under Armour.
Yeah.
His thing was, you're wearing, slacks and fitted clothes to church, and I was, and sometimes your print shows. I was not thinking about that. I'm from the hood. And when I go to church, I'm not looking at people's shapes of their prints, so I wasn't thinking about it. Right. Anyway, so he bought them. Unlike Trey, though, with me, it was, I want you to go into the bathroom, try them on. Now, all of this happens at the house. I believe the address was Weaver Forest Way or something like that. And so when I would come out, he didn't want me to have on nothing on but my underwear. My whole thing was I could put the underwear on, my clothes on, and then you'll be able to tell if you can see my print or not. But that's not how he wanted. He didn't want me to have nothing on but my underwear, and I think I had on a white beater. Okay. So I tried on a.
So just to let y'all know, right now, he's giving his side of the story, what Larry Reid was allegedly doing to him. Okay, just to let y'all know. Yeah. So let me take that back a little bit.
About the molester his mom pulled off of him. He's allegedly talking about Larry, I guess, allegedly doing these things to him.
Yeah, this part right here. Here we go. I'm gonna take it back a little bit. Boom.
I've never heard this. This is crazy.
There you go. Boom.
Way or something like that. And so when I would come out, he didn't want me to have on nothing on but my underwear.
You don't need to be seeing this.
I can put the underwear on, my clothes on, and then you'll be able to tell if you can see my print or not. But that's not how he wanted. He didn't want me to have nothing on but my underwear, and I think I had on a white beaters. Okay. So I tried on a few pair, went back into the bathroom, changed.
Yeah, this is definitely new to us.
Another time, that was one day. Another time he had got some more. These were a little bit longer. So I did the same thing, except for this time, as I went to walk away, he basically pulled my underwear down and tossed me on his bed. And he put his face in my tail.
Yeah.
Woo.
So
this shit is disgusting, man. I don't care no more of this shit.
Now, I was grown, so I think I was like 19 something. So I was not underage. I was grown. However, I'm not sure. Well, I'm pretty sure they did tell you this, and I believe I heard it in one of the conversations. If you was a member of Breakthrough Temple,
that was the name of the church at that time, right?
Man boy ass.
Let's see.
Man
when
boy.
I first came there, the name of the church was Breakthrough Temple Pentecostal Holiness Church. Then it changed to just Breakthrough Church. So I want to say by the time we moved to Weaver Forest Way, the name of the church was just the Breakthrough Church of North Carolina.
Okay.
But if you was a member of that church, you could not have friends outside of that church. And if your family was not a part of that church, you really was not supposed to be associated with your family. So when all of this is happening, because I'm only thinking that it's happening to me, I had no one to talk to. I could not turn to my family because in a sense I had cut my family off.
So he was running a cult.
When you first get to that church, you do not think it's a cult, but when you become knowledgeable of certain things, then your eyes are open and you realize what you're in. So it wasn't until I was there for years that I realized this is a cult and I need to get out of it. Eventually the conversation shifted to, well, maybe we need to do something to see if you're still attracted to guys.
That test that he gave them, the gay test.
Yeah, so I guess this now becomes my gay test. I said, well, Apostle, I don't mean any harm, but if you want to know if I'm still attracted to guys, all you have to do is ask me and I will tell you. And here's something, well, no, I mean, you won't know until you do something. And I'm like, well, if anybody is touching my body, whether it's inappropriate or not, my nerve endings do not know that it's inappropriate. There's still going to be a response. So, long story short, he did end up getting what he wanted, taking advantage of me. But a lot of that was mind control. It was times that he would go away. I believe it was TD Jake's conference for leaders. And he would say things like, well, you know, I'm about to go out of town for a few days and you don't want me having sex with anybody that's not, you know, that's not going to cover me and have the potential to expose me. You don't want your leader exposed, do you?
And he don't even like Bishop Jakes now. He talks about Bishop Jakes bad.
Yeah, and even though I was not attracted to Reid, and even though I did not want to do it, I fell victim to that manipulation and control. So he did get what he wanted out of the deal. He went all the way. However, it was only 2 times. That third time, I said, hey, we need to have a conversation with your wife. Because what I felt like is she was away stationed in Louisiana, and he used to say stupid stuff like, yeah, every time she get to acting crazy, God got to send her away. Meaning that it was God that had her relocated to Louisiana for the military. Anyway, what I felt like is that he wanted me to play the wife role at home while his wife was away. I did not like that. Also with Trey, sometimes outside of his bedroom, he would come behind me in the kitchen and feel on me. He would broke my behind or do something crazy. And I believe there was like 2 times that Kendall was around, but Kendall really wasn't paying attention.
Is Kendall gay?
I know his twin is gay. I do not know if Kendall is gay.
Kendall never tried anything with you, did he?
Nobody in that ministry ever tried anything with me other than Reid.
Okay. All right.
In the house, Kendall was present in the kitchen when Reid grabbed me a few times, but he was not paying attention. More so because it's like his back was turned on. He was walking inside of the pantry. But there was one time at the church. Now this is when at the event center, I believe it was called the Perimeter or something. That was in Morrisville.
Right.
That's where they were having church when I was excommunicated. There was basically like an overflow room with a divider, a wall up. And I was in there. I was doing something. I think I was preparing to open up service because at that time I had multiple positions in the church, and it was my job to be one of the intercessors that opened up prayer before service. So I was getting myself together for that. Reid came in, and basically he was touching my behind again. But this time Kendall walks in. And Kendall said something to him, and he was like, Reid, you wasn't just touching Delquan's behind, were you? And he said, no, I was just...
This nigga just put his own name out there.
And Kendall said, well, that's not what it looks like. Now, that's the only time that I believe somebody saw him actually doing something to me. Let me backtrack a little bit. After I told him we needed to have a conversation with his wife, he basically no longer wanted me around. At that time, I was working at Levino, which is a computer company, but I was working in the kitchen. And I went into work at 5 o'clock that morning, as I always did. But around my lunch break, which is like 1 something, I went and got my phone because we could not have our phone on us.
Right.
And I opened up the phone and I had a text message from Kendall. The text message read along these lines. I heard that you were moving. Do you want me to start packing your stuff?
They put you out the house and out the church the same day.
The same day. But up until that text message from Kendall, I did not know that I was being excommunicated.
Wow.
I knew that Reid was upset with me because that text message came on a Monday. I knew he was upset with me because he made his last attempt on a Saturday. We had church the following day. But when I got up to lead prayer like I normally would, he snatched the mic from me and said, I don't need
Oh, wow.
In front of the church. Now, I was not technically over the young people, but a lot of the young people in the church looked up to me because I was like the closest in age to them. And they actually saw me being an example as far as how to carry yourself as a young man in the church.
Right.
There was a situation when I was teaching at the school, and he did not have a staff of 30 people. He did not. Or however many people he said he had a staff of.
He claimed he had 50 on the state paperwork. He had 50 employees and 30 students.
No, there wasn't even 10 of us. It was me, it was Kendall, it was Missy Lane, it was Mr. Her husband, Mr. Charleston, and it was Mr. Nigel.
Chicken and nightclub tonight.
Did I say Kendall?
No. Yes, you did.
Okay,
yes, you did, Kendall.
Okay, so it was about 5 or 6 of us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, to get extra help, we would have those that was high school students, like my best friend Tyshawn, and one of Locklear's sons, his older son, Devontae, to assist us.
That's the one that's in jail now, right?
No, that's Al Deshawn that's in jail.
Okay.
Devontae is in the military. He's doing good.
Okay.
So that's all we have. I lie to you not. I was going to school to be a teacher at the time.
Mm-hmm.
However, my payment from that school was $100 a month.
Wow.
Not a week, not a day. $100 a month, which is why I had to go out and get these other jobs.
Church,
now, before I started working at Lavino, I was working at Dollar Tree part-time. So I would teach during the day, and at night or in the evening, I would work at Dollar Tree until like 9 or 10 o'clock at night.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where my money was coming in because $100 wasn't cutting it, and I was told I only got paid $100 because I lived in Reid's house. I did not need any additional money.
Wow.
Shit, people saying it's old news. Shit, this new to us.
There was a situation.
I don't know nothing about none of this stuff.
I believe I was using AOL, so remember instant messaging.
Yes, sir.
And I did not know that if anybody was in my contact list for AOL, that somebody sent me instant message that anybody could see.
Mm.
So basically, Devontae, which is Nathan Locklear's oldest son, had sent me a message.
Mm-hmm.
And the message asked me, was I okay? I said, yes, I'm good. The next message was, are you really okay? Now, this is because he had basically just witnessed, I want to say it was Larry, because Reid would come into the school sometimes just to observe what was going on. I had basically got fussed out that day. I can't remember exactly what it was for, but it had something to do with the young people.
Mm-hmm.
Primarily, I think they had an issue with the young people trusted me more, so they would share stuff with me.
Mm-hmm.
But because I had their trust, if it was not life-threatening, I would not go back and tell the leaders what was being discussed. It was not important.
Mm-hmm.
So I got fussed out about that, and my students and the teacher's aide saw that I was emotionally disturbed. So that's why he asked me, was I okay? Was I really okay?
Right.
I never shared with this boy the details of that conversation, never did. However, Vincent saw that, and he contacted me. I believe he contacted Nathan, and he said something to Larry Reid.
Mm.
Basically saying I shouldn't be having inappropriate conversations with the kids, da-da-da-da-da. But like I said, I never shared with the kids what was happening to me in private. I was an adult. I know what it's like to be put in situations that forces a child to grow up sooner than what they should. So I never included the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? As a result of that meeting, they tried to separate me from the kids. So during Sunday morning services where Tyshawn and some of Locklear kids and some of the other kids, including my own godson, would sit next to me or near me in service, they would have me move.
Mm.
So that's where all of that stuff started to happen, where I realized that I was being treated different, and the kids noticed that as well.
Mm.
Now, when I came back to the house after getting the text message about me basically Eventually, Reid did text me. He said, "Hey, call your grandparents to have them come get you because you've been kicked out of the house and the church." I knew as a result of that also means I could no longer work at the school.
Mm-hmm.
When I got back to the house, nobody said anything to me. I think it was still during the day, so the women that lived there, they were not there. They were at work. Kendall didn't say anything to me. Vincent, I believe he was in his room.
All right, y'all. So look, I'm gonna play a little bit more of it, and then I'm gonna stop. But this is the alleged young man that was stated allegedly by this young man that Larry Reid was running a cult, and he had sex with Larry Reid more than once, and he also alleged that Larry Reid gave him HIV. That's all what this guy's talking about. And the reason why I'm letting y'all hear the whole thing is so you can hear his truth. You can hear he's connecting everything, connecting everybody. And, you know, I'm gonna make sure this audio is available, but I know how you guys feel. No bishop is supposed to be doing this, but at the end of the day, he shouldn't have started with me. And that's just what it is. Period, point blank. So I'm going to finish playing this. I think it's like 10 more minutes of it, so we can hear his truth. And all of this is alleged. This is this guy's truth and what he says. But yet, he's connecting the dots. And I guess, you know, you guys need some explanation as to what's going on. So let me finish doing this. And why Tasha is drinking her drink.
But he didn't say anything to me. Reid never said anything to me. Now, my grandparents live like 2 hours away. So I could not get them to me quick enough. So I had an uncle that lived in Durham. Mm-hmm. My uncle drove to the house in Morrisville to come get me. He was the one that helped me load my stuff up into his small Mercedes and took me to meet my grandparents. A lot of my stuff I could not take with me, so I had to leave it at Reid's house. So yeah, and that one day, by way of text message, I lost my job as a teacher. I lost my job at Lavino. And I was excommunicated from the church. Jesus. All because I no longer wanted to allow him to do whatever he wanted to do to my body. Now, they did not tell the kids that I was excommunicated like they normally would. They lied, and I believe Vincent was the one that called Tashawn, because out of all the kids, Tashawn was the closest to me. I believe he called and told him that I decided to move back to Virginia with my family. Tashawn was old enough to know that was a lie. Locklear's oldest son was old enough to know it was a lie. But the younger kids, they just took it at face value.
Right.
But that was the lie that they told. I left the church because I wanted to go back with my family. That was the lie
that's been put out there. Yeah, you're right. That's exactly what they put out.
So yeah. Now, before I got the diagnosis, he had reached out and he was like, "Hey, Delquan, would you come back and work for me?" Now, this is the same man that put me out of the church through text message. He asked me to come back and work for him. And I said, at this time, I cannot do that. My grandfather, who was a bishop in the Lord's church, health had begun to decline, and I had became his caretaker. And it was not looking good, and I figured that he was going to die, and I was not ready to leave my grandmother by herself.
Right.
So I told him no, but that was not the only reason I said no. I also said no because I did not want to go back into that cult. And if you could only pay me $100 a month for teaching at the school, you definitely couldn't pay me nothing more as your assistant.
Right.
So I never went back. So from that conversation up until last month or whatever, I had not talked to Reid. I only talked to him a few days after you initially sent me that message. Now, ironically, after I had a conversation with Reid, I had another friend who was not a part of the church, but he would come visit the church sometimes. And he was like, there's this guy on YouTube that's really going in after lead. He sent me the link to the video. I said, this name sounds familiar, but I can't remember where I know it from. And then it clicked on me. It was you. And so I just kept watching some of your videos, and eventually I heard that there was another accuser that had came forward. At that time, I had not heard Levantre's name. Well, I hadn't heard his voice. But when I heard his voice, I said, oh my God, there's other people.
And I think that Javer Stubbs was one, but he just won't talk.
Now, when I talked to Javer, he was like, I feel like you should talk because what Reid did to you was completely unacceptable. But Javer had been connected to Reid for a while because Reid and Javer's mom at one point was close. So I just asked him, did anything happen between them? And he told me no. But I do not feel like that was an honest answer because he was supposed to call me back the next day. I have not heard nothing from him.
Exactly. He got ghost on me too.
So that is suspect. I do feel like something happened. He also said something along the lines, I was like, well, are you going to talk to Daryl? Because I had made up my mind at the time. He was like, I don't know. He said, but Reid don't want me to talk because if I talk, I can sink the whole ship, which makes me feel like he knows more. But I don't know if he was paid off. I do know when I was in Fayetteville, I was going through a situation because me and my brother was living together. I was going through a situation where I was basically looking for somewhere else to go. And Reid was like, well, if you need help financially, let me know. I believe we have funding for situations like this, but I never took any money from him because things ended up working out on its own. So I never took any money from him, but I think that was his way of trying to offer me money. So yeah, but he was under the impression that I was not going to talk. But I commented on your YouTube last night, and I saw that the comment was highlighted. So I'm pretty sure now that he knows I'm going to talk. So I don't know.
Somebody said,
that
unwind with Chase Bay.
Him and I from a few weeks ago was recorded. I feel like it was. Because he called from several different numbers. I feel like either someone was listening in on the conversation or it's being recorded. So I don't know if he's going to try to use that conversation and edit certain parts out where I said I forgive him and I asked him for my forgiveness or whatever. I don't know if he's going to try to use that against me. I really don't care. But there's something else that he used to always tell us. If you're going to sin wise. Basically saying, if you're going to do anything with somebody, make sure it was somebody that has something to lose. I really feel like he thought he was smart enough to do things with people that had something going for them, that had high respect for their families, that they would not say anything so that it would bring shame upon their families or bring shame upon their ministries. I don't know who else is a victim of Larry, but unfortunately, I am one that stayed in ministry and I am a pastor. So I feel like he maybe thought because of my position in the church, I would never say anything. But for the sake of the reality that there are other victims out there that are pretty much scared and won't say anything, I am willing to come forward. As long as my members would know because of my voice, but I don't want to show my face.
I'm going to conceal your face. So when would you like to
Hollywood to the YouTube streets. All this shit crazy.
The only thing at night, because I'm still in Virginia, I haven't gone back to my apartment in Greensboro.
Right. We can do it at night.
I don't know what's late for you, though.
Ain't nothing too late.
I probably can do it around 8 tonight.
I'll be ready.
Yeah, I just don't know how long it would be, because I'm pretty sure I would have to take my grandmother to work.
That's fine.
She refused to retire. when she goes to work around 9:40ish or something like that. But yeah, I'm willing to come forward.
You send me your email, and I will send you the link so that you can log in, and I'll have your face concealed, and then we go from there.
Okay.
Now I gotta go ahead.
I was gonna ask if you had any questions for
me.
Yeah,
how did you come in contact with Jive?
Okay, so Demario and I have been friends on social media for a while. For years, even before I connected to Reid's church.
Really?
Yeah, so we have been friends for a while. I'm friends with a lot of people that were in Church of God in Christ. Now, I think that Church of God in Christ kicked him out or something.
They did. They did.
I don't know all the details of that because Demario's not always straightforward.
Yeah.
But a few years after hold on one second.
So allegedly, and it's about to end, but allegedly, this young man said that Jive, the one that calls himself King Jive, is not truthful, not a truthful person, and he was allegedly kicked out of Kojak. So let's see if they keep going into why. Let's see what he has to say about Lil Jive.
Okay, I'm back. A few years after what happened to me, when I became a little bit more confident on sharing it with people that I was close to, I shared it with Demario.
Gotcha.
And for a while, he kept it, he held it. And then, for some odd reason, something happened between him, Larry, and William McCray. And it started getting back.
Hold up. This is where it's getting sticky. So now, allegedly, Jive knows that Larry was sleeping with this young man. And now they're bringing up, I think the guy name is Obnoxious. The guy Obnoxious TV, that they call him.
Damn, they just said the boy Lecrae name.
Let's take it back.
Oh,
I
shit.
want y'all to know because I have more video that I'll be showing throughout the week. So you guys can see the whole narrative. I can care less that people talking about this is
Did
messy.
that nigga say Lecrae, man?
You shouldn't have played with me. Don't play with my family. Don't send nobody to my church to disrupt my church. Now is your time on my platform to get questions asked. Here we go.
And for a while, he kept it, he held it. And then, for some odd reason, something happened between him, Larry, and William McCray. And it started getting back to me that he was telling Reid.
Oh, he said McCray. All right.
You know, I know you've been messing with guys before, and I got somebody that's willing to talk and all this other type of stuff. And I'm like, why, Demario? I never said I would do an interview with Demario. I said I would consider it. And I said I would consider it because I questioned his motives.
Right.
Unlike you, it did not come off as if he wanted my story to be shared because I was a victim. It was almost like, well, I know what Reid did to you, so I'm going to just throw you under the bus so I can get even with him.
Right. He wanted to use your story as ammunition to get back at Larry.
Yeah. And because of that, I felt like then, okay, well, you're really not a friend of mine if you're just willing to throw me under the bus, excuse my French, to save your ass.
Exactly.
That's not a friend. And so I never did the interview. Now, I also reached out to him because as I was going through your videos, I heard you taking up for him in a sense.
I did.
And so I said, Demario, I reached out to him through Messenger because I had him blocked in my phone. I said, Mario, I said, what do you think of?
So I stand corrected. I believe that's my team is telling me. The Mario, I think that might be the guy Conscious TV name. Is that his name? I think that might be. No?
I think TV name is like
So I don't know. So many of them.
Davion.
Huh?
That's Conscious TV's name is Davion.
All right, that's one.
Yeah, Davion.
Oh, all right. So yeah, I think that was okay. All right, let's go. Let's finish.
Daryl Moore, he's reached out to me. He's asked me about Reid. Did you tell anyone else? He was like, no, I wouldn't dare put you out there like that, da-da-da-da-da. I said, well, I haven't made up my mind right now, but, you know, I'm a little hesitant with talking to him because I don't want my church to be destroyed.
Right.
And so in so many words, he was like, well, you know, even if you don't want to talk to Daryl, you and I can do an interview. Still trying to get you to do an interview, but that's absolutely not going to happen with me and DeMario because I feel like my trust was violated.
Has Larry threatened you?
Larry has not threatened me. Now, after I heard Trey's voice and I knew it was Levon Trey, I blocked Reid on everything. I was willing to forgive and move on. But of course, that was under the assumption that I was the only one.
Right.
But the moment I found out there were others, and this was still happening after I got put out of the church, we have nothing else to discuss because you are a predator.
Yes, he is.
Ooh. Dang.
Yes, he is.
So I have not talked to him. He has not been able to reach me on any social media or my cell phone. Once I realized that Levon was one of those people.
So nobody attached to him has tried to bother you either?
Everybody is blocked, including Shamako.
Good.
Vincent is blocked as well. I don't have a problem with Vincent. Vincent was very good. I did that only run in when he had that meeting because of the messages that he saw, instant messages. That was my only issue with him. He has never came on to me. He has never been disrespectful. He even taught me how to drive. So I have nothing against Vincent. Right. Whatsoever. I don't too much care for Kendall because Kendall is a yes man. He is very book smart, but he has no street knowledge.
None whatsoever. Yeah. So text me your email and I'm going to send you the link to the show tonight. And you said you'll be available at 9 or is it or 9:30?
She will probably be ready to leave the house around 9:30, so I'll be available at 8.
Okay, so we do it before you take it.
Yeah, because she'll be asleep, so I can go somewhere,
right?
Get in the car or something, or whatever, and have the conversation.
How long does it take you to drive her to work? So I'm just trying to time it out so I know.
Okay, if I have to take her to work, she don't have to be at work till 10, but she normally leave around 9.
Nigga said Uncle Cliff.
Okay, well we'll be finished long
Uncle
before
Clifford and shit.
Yeah, so it only takes like 12 minutes, 6 minutes going there, 6 minutes coming back.
Okay, good deal. So I'm gonna send you the link. You text me your email, and I'm gonna email you the link. Then it'll show you how to log in. You cut your camera off so your face is not showing, and whatever name you want to appear, like they've been using, Protect Black Men or whatever you decide to put up there, Bible passage, whatever you want. Your face will be concealed, and your name will be concealed.
Pastor Volley and shit.
I would not discuss my health.
No, that's off limits. I'm not.
When the health department contacted me, his name was given, but I do not think he ever responded. Now,
the guy Bosick, you said Bosick is positive too, correct? Or that's what you heard. You don't know for certain.
That's what I heard.
Okay.
It was a private conversation. They said that he had HIV. Allegedly, in one of the services, he got healed. But because he went back into that lifestyle, he ended up getting it again.
Oh,
that's what I heard.
Yeah, because I've been told Bosick is bisexual and he's married and his wife is also bisexual.
Yeah, see, at that time, Bosick wasn't even married. And I would only see him during the summit, which is our holy convocation. He's a photographer. He would come in and take pictures and stuff like that. And he would go back to D.C.
Right.
So that was just, now, there was a lot of private conversations where I heard things that I should not have been hearing. I do know that there are at least 2 other men that are grown that Reid did things with. I don't think it was penetration, but I know he had some type of sexual activity with these guys. Trey would probably confirm this, but I wouldn't say it publicly, and it's because my best friend's stepfather is one of them.
I know. I heard about that. I heard about that because he
Yeah,
and Bostic has some messages where Larry said, "Well, I like short men with fat asses." Like this guy's name. He mentioned the guy's name.
Yeah, now I shared this with Trey. I tried to talk to Ty about it, but Ty, I don't think he want to take his mind there, so I just left it alone.
Right.
Basically, Larry, out of his own mouth, told me that he stopped doing stuff with Hines, which is Tashawn's stepfather.
Right.
Because the older he got, the more his ass sunk. And he no longer found that attractive. So that's why he stopped doing stuff with him. Mm-hmm. The other person would be Tashawn's uncle, but also Levantre's, I guess that is his wife's brother-in-law.
Mm-hmm.
That guy, he has a substance abuse issue.
Mm-hmm.
And this conversation happened in the apartment. I don't remember the address to the apartment that we had in Nightdale, but Reid was basically telling me that sometimes this guy would come over and just from conversations, he would get an erection. The guy would get an erection and basically would ejaculate or whatever. Mm-hmm. So that's what makes me think he did something with that guy as well. Looking back, I feel like those conversations in the apartment was like testing to see how I would respond to the conversations, trying to prepare me for what would happen when we moved into the house.
Mm-hmm.
But then I did not see it as that.
Okay.
So.
Alrighty.
But Reid has a history of basically excommunicating anybody that questions his authority. Mm-hmm. Or doesn't like what he's been done. I feel like the reason why the school got shut down, not necessarily because of the lack of funds, but because one of the other guys who was a Johnson, he was from the London church. One of the London churches moved to Raleigh. Mm-hmm. They were promised to be paid a certain amount of money for working for the church. It did not happen. His wife was pregnant. He asked Reid, could he go back to London, to the UK, to work his old job and send money back to the States for his family for a few months. Reid didn't like it, so he purchased tickets for all the members of the family, including their dog, and shipped them back to the UK.
Mm.
All because this man wanted to make provision for his family.
And he was an IT guy, correct? He specialized in IT, correct?
Yes, he did.
I remember that guy.
He was also one of the principals of the school.
I remember that person. I forget his name, but I remember hearing mention of him.
Nigel Johnson.
That's him. That's the one.
I have not talked to Nigel in a while. I recently reached out to him because his wife died. But their son, which Nigel was not his father, his stepson, Jaden Richardson. At one point, he lived with us as well inside of that apartment. But since they were excommunicated from that church, I have not been able to locate him. Mm. And I wanted to locate him because Reid had a problem with him being close to me as well. I don't know if that was him being overprotective because he felt like somebody would.
Woo! It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, this is a lot. Woo! I'm going to save this live. And y'all can go back and look from the beginning. Allegedly, this young man was taken advantage of by Larry Reid. Allegedly, this young man said that Larry Reid allegedly, it's just a lot. This young man has HIV. Larry Reid allegedly was sexually with this man and allegedly took advantage of him. So I don't know. Larry Reid, we need answers. And y'all keep talking about this stuff was settled out of court. Show me the paperwork. Because the paperwork that we got, it's not settled. I have more video, more audio, and we're going to get deeper. We're going to get deeper. I told Larry Reid, leave me and my family alone. You want to act crazy? So I'll be continuously posting things. And I want y'all to look at Larry Reid's page and understand how he has been destroying the church.
Slacker,
and nobody
scammer.
has shot back like Bishop Whitehead. And I'm standing 10 toes down. I have more audio that I will be playing. Follow me, click my notifications. Tasha is in Africa. That's why her Wi-Fi keep going crazy. All right. I'll be putting out more information, y'all. Hold on, so let me make sure. All right, so let's make sure I'm correct. 1, 2, 1, 2. So DeMarcos was King Jive. I don't know these guys, and I think they was talking about a guy named Conscious TV. I don't know. Allegedly, y'all can go. I ain't got time for all that. Larry Reid allegedly admits on his live having consensual activities with this man. That man that was right there. He said, "This is advance of my life." So, if this man is saying that he has HIV, and Larry Reid allegedly just got through admitting to having consensual activities with this man, allegedly, that's what they say his live is saying, then we just need some explanations. That's it. And for the people that say we don't care, why are you on my page? And the reason why I'm doing this is because Larry Reid has tried to destroy the church single-handedly. And he has laughed and mocked the robbery of my church. And it will never happen again. Archbishop Bernard Jordan, back up off me, because I ain't got time to play with you or nobody else. All right? And that's just what it is. Period, point blank. You can never be my covering. You too weak-minded and you're a manipulator. All right, y'all. I'll be talking to y'all later on. Watch my my stories.
Loser.
Click like, click notification, click all that good stuff. Love you guys. I'm gone. We need to ask Larry Reid some questions.
And there you have it.
Loser.
Loser. Slacker. Freak. Looked like Pastor was getting off to all that shit, wasn't he? Smiling and having a good old time listening to that.
Good old time.
This shit is over, y'all. This is a prime example. This is what we showing y'all.
From
this
Hollywood
shit is over. Exactly. From Hollywood all the way to the church.
All the way
from Hollywood
the church
to politics
YouTube.
to corporate to the banking system, all the way to church. All this shit is over. It's done. This is absolutely finished.
Make no damn
all
sense.
This shit is done. We holding on to nothing.
In the meantime, go get your natural soaps and body oils at nightanddaynetmarket.com. We have all the best natural soaps, man, that you can get for different circumstances. Each soap, you know what I'm saying, you can buy for different circumstances, man. Whether you got eczema, you know what I'm saying, you suffer from, dry skin, just constant, you know what I mean? Everything, man. Everything.
Yes.
Fresh soap. Fresh. No
and you
chemicals.
Get body oils with it.
You get body oils with it.
Egyptian amber, your Egyptian musk, your golden sands, your African gold. I mean, you get all these. You get the brown sugar, all of that.
This is all good for our melanated skin.
Yes, it is.
Feeds our melanated skin and medicates it and makes it glow. These the soaps we used back in ancient times, man. This
Pretty
the real
much.
shit you're supposed to be using. I don't know what y'all niggas doing, buying from Walmart and the dollar store and all that shit. I don't know what y'all niggas is doing.
These are the soaps that the Moors taught the Europeans how to make. Yeah, y'all
Mm,
understand the Europeans wasn't making soap or using soap. To the Moors actually, and y'all know who the Moors are. Y'all need to do y'all history. The Moors actually gave them the recipe for soap and champagne. Could you believe that?
right,
Champagne.
right. Now I don't know. You want to pull up what Larry Reid said on his live, or you want to end this?
We in this shit because I think I had enough of this.
Yeah, enough of this.
I had enough of this shit. That was a disgrace. Exactly. Pan's perspective. All that shit was a disgrace. I can't. I feel bad that we even played that shit on this live because
Yeah, I ain't know what to
that's
expect.
we ain't know what to expect. But all that
I
shit
know a
was
lot of y'all
petty
saying
and
it was
messy.
old and all that, but we ain't know what the nigga was gonna play. Because that
That was pessy.
we screamed that live straight from his live, and I mean
Petty and
that's what it
messy.
was.
Pessy.
Pessy. Yeah, we got all types of skincare products, man. I mean, we got a lot of stuff loaded up on both sites, man. The
Yeah,
night and
night and
day,
day
the
CBD
CBD
hub
hub.
with the pre rolls and the CBD cigarettes and the gummies and the honey and all of that. Y'all definitely could go to each website. You see them scrolling across the screen there.
Yeah, we
You can
stocked
also
up.
go into our description box. The links are going to be in the description box of this video.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That's
Y'all
night and
see
day
it?
CBDhub.com and that's nightanddayNetmarket.com.
Yeah.
All right. Shit. Follow us on all our social medias and like this video too, man.
Oh yeah, hit that
That's
thumbs up. You know what I'm saying, I know a
it
lot of
was
y'all
only like
probably didn't hit
it
the.
was over 1,000 people in here and it was only like 300 likes. I'm like, damn.
Oh y'all niggas is just watching just to be watching. Hit the like button, man. It's free.
In the
It's
words
free.
of our in the words of us Philadelphians, y'all niggas was drawn.
Y'all niggas drawn.
For real. Y'all niggas was drawn.
Y'all,
Nobody ain't clicked the like. 300 people out of
y'all,
like 1,400 people clicked the like.
y'all niggas like
That's drawn.
y'all niggas like spies or something. I don't trust that. I don't trust when it be over 1,200 people in here and only 300 likes. That make me feel like niggas is agents and spies up in here.
For real.
Like hobos just staggering around. Like agents and spies up in here just watching. Yeah, but man, damn. Are we done for the night or are we coming back a little later? Or you know what I'm saying?
Thank you,
I don't know.
Kimberly Evans. She said your products are top quality and they work. I'm a repeat customer. Our products are definitely top quality, man. We made sure that from the
Yeah, we can't be
CBD
out here
all the way
selling
to the
y'all no
soap,
bullshit.
all the way to the hair care products and the skincare products. We work with a
Our,
lot of suppliers, you know what I mean, who creates this stuff from scratch. So a lot of this is none of this is like mass produced. None of it is chemical based. All of it is chemical free. No, nothing synthetic. Everything natural from the earth, and it's good for you because our bodies are from the earth. So you're only supposed to be putting things on your body that's naturally from the earth and then in its organic form, and that's
yeah.
what we specialize in.
All right, what y'all want us to do? Come back or be done for the night?
That shit
Y'all.
wiped me out, man. I'm like, that shit was ridiculous. That
I'm
shit was
like,
petty. I don't know. We could come back with
I
something else.
mean,
We might have
it
something
depends.
else.
Yeah, I mean, done for the night or come back with something. I mean,
No,
that's
we
up to
might.
y'all.
We'll come
Y'all
back third
punt.
shift.
Y'all put in the comments done or come back. Click done to be done for the night. You know what I'm saying?
Now you know they gonna say come back.
Or come back.
You
Done
know
or
these
come back.
you know these niggas don't give two shits about us sleeping, getting some rest. You know they gonna say come back, come back.
Done, be done or come back. Type in the comments now. Done or come back in the chat. People in the chat. Done or come back. Y'all niggas gotta start hitting that donate button then. Shit, niggas gonna keep us up third shift with the
That's true.
information. Shit, hit them donations, man. Hit the
Get the
cash app,
brothers
brothers
and sisters.
I
Hit the
gotta do it, Dr.
PayPal.
Umar.
Hit
I
the
gotta do it,
Zelle.
Dr. Umar. Hit the cash app,
Yeah,
brothers and
because we be
sisters.
putting in work, man.
We trying
We definitely
to get the school up and running. You know what I'm saying? We try to get the class up and running. Hit the cash app, brothers and sisters. Hit the PayPal.
Mm-hmm.
Hit the super chat. Hit the Zelle. Hit the paper. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Oh, we did have something that we was gonna come back about.
Oh yeah.
We had something.
Ray J and Trey, some tranny came out about messing with Ray J and Trey songs.
It's just been one hell of a fruity night, man. It's been zesty as hell all around here.
The investigation of Ray Gay and gay songs, man.
In the Transformers. Transformers.
You know what I'm saying? No offense to the gay people in here. We ain't, you know how we just play, we do our jokes, man. Ray Gay and gay songs, man. You know what I'm saying? Mess around with the Transformer, man. And we don't know how true that is, but we know Hollywood, you can't never put it past these niggas. So if y'all want us to come back and talk about Ray Gay, and we ain't talking about Jamaican music neither. We talking about Ray Gay and gay songs. You know what I'm saying? And we come back with that low vibrational tea.
Damn sure all this is low vibrational.
This shit is low vibrational as hell. They call Trey Thongs. They call that nigga Trey. Geeks call that nigga Trey Thongs.
Mm-hmm. One wish. One wish, one wish.
Ray Gay. We ain't talking about Jamaican music. You know what I mean?
Yes, shit. I guess that's all we have to say.
Shit,
Follow us on all our platforms. Y'all know them, the Instagrams, the TikToks, Twitters.
Twitters.
Yep, just follow us on our social medias, man.
Yep. Shit, and we get up with y'all, man.
Hey, what's going on, my good peoples? My name is Itiko La Paris Jordan, and I am the owner of Melanin Splash LLC, partners with the Night and Day Shopping Network, with them boys, the Curry Gang. And guess what? They got it going on. But guess what? Guess what else is going on? This right here, this gorilla strength. If you've been backed up, if you've been having a hard time, you need a good detox and cleanse that gets you straight, you need gorilla strength. Hey guys, check this out. Turmeric, black seed oil, black maca root, ginger, vitamin D, ashwagandha, sea moss, all in one container? That's crazy. But guess what? I'm crazy enough to put it inside of here and put it on that network. And I thank them boys. Yes, because we're going to get it popping. You need to go there today. If you want, see them boxing gloves? It means something. You need to go there and get it. Go subscribe to the Night and Day Shopping Network and make sure you pick up some of this gorilla strength so you can have an easy day. You want everything to flow? You know where to go.